How's it going, you guys? It's Scott with Everyday Home Repairs, and the mission of this channel is to help you save time and money by taking on those home repair and maintenance projects yourself. In that same vein, let's talk about saving money and specifically how to get great deals on clearance items at Home Depot. Now, why I pick Home Depot? Because in a survey of over 4,000 of the viewers, 62% of you said Home Depot is your default go-to home improvement store. And Home Depot, actually with the clearance price tags, has a rhyme or reason. Just by seeing what the price ends in, you can kind of decode and see what's going on, knowing if you're getting a great deal now, or maybe you should just hold off a few weeks to see if you can get an even better deal. And when I say better deals, I mean some people actually get items for 1 penny, which could save you 50, 100, or hundreds of dollars. So give me a couple minutes, I'll show you where to find these clearance deals and a tangible example of how Home Depot will reduce those prices over time and how much time is in between those price reductions. So let's jump into it. Where can you find the clearance items? And there's 2 different locations that you usually find at Home Depot or other big box stores. You're going to find a collection of clearance items on an end cap. Now, that is not the end caps you see at the front of the store, where you see the collection of Ryobi power tools or Makita power tools or other high profit margin items. That will be the end caps in the middle of the store. Classically, you're going to find an end cap that'll have all the power tools, maybe hardware like buckets of screws that are on clearance. That's a classic clearance end cap you'll find in the middle of the store, pretty much any Home Depot. And then on the walls of your store, think the flooring department and the seasonal department, which would be like lawn and garden. You'll usually find a few collection of end caps there, which will have clearance items. The second location is in departments like lighting, where pretty much the clearance items are just on the normal shelves since there's such a large supply. And lighting, because the designs come and go, they have a lot of clearance items, and that is where you can find some of the best deals. So speaking of deals, let me tell you how to decode these price tags so you know if you're getting the best deal and also how long is this item going to be at this price. So first up is when Home Depot just starts to move an item on clearance, and often these are not very good deals. These classically would be items that end in a 98, a 50, a 00, so they might be $42.98 or $36.50. These are the first iteration of clearance, and you'll usually see that might only be a 10% reduction on the original price, and sometimes the price tag actually doesn't even show the original price. So really, Home Depot is just trying to get your attention with the yellow price tag and putting it in a clearance section. The next iteration would be when a price tag ends in an 06. Now this usually does start to increase the discount, maybe 25%, 35%, 50%, and that 06 indicates that price will stay that way for 6 weeks until the final reduction. And that final reduction then is when a price tag ends in 03. These are usually great deals, and you might actually see a 75%, 80%, or even further discount to move that item. Now, when an item gets to 03, that means it has 3 weeks until it's either going to be donated or scrapped. And this is where that penny price comes in. So if an item that was 03 goes past the 3 weeks and a Home Depot associate does not move it off the shelf, it gets hid behind products, it gets kind of lost, it goes past that 3-week time period, they actually move that off of their system, off of their inventory. So if you find that 5 weeks later or 6 weeks later, you go through the checkout, that might ring up for 1 penny, and it does happen. And let me know if you guys have ever done that. I'm curious to see what examples you might have. What product did you buy, and did you get it for a penny? So the penny items are definitely a scavenger hunt. You're basically looking for items that end in 03, and the date on the tag would be maybe 2 months or 3 months in the past, right? Because the date on the clearance tag is when it started to go through the clearance sequence, right? It maybe went to $32.50, then it went to $16.06, then it went to $7.03, then it should have got scrapped, but it didn't. So if you took that $7.03 item After, when it should have been scrapped, you go to the checkout, it could ring up for just a penny, but again, that's kind of to chance. You might be purchasing it for $7.03. So here's an example of the full sequence on the same product. It starts off at $89.98, then the first price reduction goes to $85 even. Then it reduces to $68.06. It would stay that price for 6 weeks, and the final price reduction is $23.03, and it would stay that way for 3 weeks. Now, if by chance this V-belt stayed on the shelf past that 3 weeks, you might be taking that item thinking you're going to pay $23.03. You go to the checkout, ring it up, and it only rings up for a penny, which would be kind of awesome if you actually needed a V-belt. Now, hopefully this helped you out. If you guys have any experience with this, let me know down in the comments. Let me know what discounts you're getting, and especially if you ever got those penny items we talked about. Now, pretty soon we'll be going from winter, which we're in right now, to spring, which means I have a few maintenance items to take care of. If you guys want to check out my checklist to help you around the house, check out this video right here. It'll run you through the complete checklist, and it'll also show you the link to download the PDF so you can put it on your fridge and have it for your own reference. So thanks for joining me on this video, and we'll catch you on that next one. Take care.